Alright dudes, I promised you a kind of non-dickhead version tour. Let me shut this fan off here. Of my 1989 Pace Aero. Yeah, I got it cleaned up pretty good. I had to spend basically almost an entire day just on the dash portion, but it actually cleaned up really nice. It was so disgusting. A lot of these panels too, you can take off and clean them separately, which I'm going to hope and pray that the guy didn't take the panel off and roll the mileage back. But I don't know. Engine seems to run all right, so I'm going to think he didn't. Trust his integrity, I guess. Yeah, so it cleaned up pretty well. I slept in it last night. Last night was my first night in here. Little trial run, very comfortable. You come back here, both these seats swivel around, and that table pops up, so you got a little thing there. And couch that folds out to a bed. It's a lot of storage overhead. Here, lights. All right. One big problem I got two big problems. Number one, the battery doesn't last for shit. I got 3 batteries, and after I run the engine for a while, the battery will be good for about 2 hours, and then that's it. So I'm not sure what's going on there. So I'm borrowing power. I'm leeching off this house I'm sitting next to, and yeah, it's got a TV, DVD player. In here where it's got a couple other components where it can plug into an antenna, but I don't use that. I just use a DVD player so far. That's another little cabinet that I can't open. More storage over this way. A lot of storage in here. I got this little light because of the power situation, but I'm going to show you this little small light. This is actually nice if anybody makes little stupid films like I do. It's a LED light and it's portable, but it's, yeah, good for 20 bucks. And this here, I figured this part out. This is the, disconnects the battery. The batteries that I don't have much of at the moment. When you're not using it, I guess you switch them off. I did figure out the water system. I've been flushing the holding tank for a while. I got some chemical that you put in there. And on the one side, if you put a hose in, then you're running off hose pressure, so you won't need a holding tank. But a little bit of leak there. Again, here's the kitchen area. This is kind of nice little setup here. A little speaker for music there. But these come on and off, so it gives you additional countertop. Or you got this guy here, pops up, and then you have more countertop there. This cutting board was made specifically to fit in the sink. A lot of cabinets down below here. Stove works well, or at least the range works. I haven't used the stove yet. Microwave, the hood works. Couple issues I have. If you look in here, besides my top priority right now is to fix the roof, because I see there's a couple leaks where you can see kind of like a crappy silicone job they did on the outside. I'm gonna leave that open just to air it out. This here turns out I took all the covers off everything and ran them through the laundry and line dried them all, so they're all cleaned up kind of okay. I had to scrub them on them a little bit. The carpet I vacuumed and then got a carpet cleaner and scrubbed it. I'll eventually replace it, but that's below items like the batteries and making sure getting the toilet and all that running, fixing the roof and all that. This actually folds down to a bed. The table leaf goes down right between there and it connects on both sides, so this fold out to be another double bed. Alright, and the fridge, I'm not sure what's going on, but it's supposed to run either gas or, man that stinks, gas or electric. And when the electric goes not running, it'll go off the gas, but it doesn't seem to be doing that even with the battery on or not. It just seems to want to run on just electric, and it has gas. And it's got a button for the option, but you'll switch it. Here, I'll show you once I get the battery back on. The batteries that are dead. So basically I got to run the engine to do it, and then I have to run the engine for a little bit in order to be able to start the generator. So that's something I need to sort out. But coming down here, big pantry here, which is nice. Again, you can see a tiny roof leak in there. Let me get my light. Yeah, as you can see, issues with the roof I got to fix. But big cabinet. This is really nice, because I don't really have that many clothes anyway. I wear the same 3 t-shirts over and over again. Yeah, again, you can see in the ceiling it's got a little bit of an issue, but otherwise it seems pretty dry, and all the walls seem really structurally it's not rotting out, so Yeah, it's still pretty solid, so that's a good sign. Yeah, it's a double vanity, so I don't know if you can see, it's pretty big. Some cabinets down below there. Here's the old bathroom. Two little cabinets. Toilet. The shower's not huge at all, but I'm a little guy, so it's just fine. Looks like some sort of Soviet decon chamber, but everything snaps into place, so when you're driving around. Surprised for how old that plastic is, it's in pretty good shape. This was another entire day of scrubbing and cleaning. Nice louvered windows. Even without electricity and just one fan there, at the end with the windows open, it stayed really cool last night, even though it's pretty hot here at the moment. This is where the magic happens, the magic being my sleeping alone. Bedroom's pretty good size. A lot of storage in here too. These speakers all hook up to the front. They don't sound too great, but they're alright. Again, this part seems really dry. And inside this cabinet, I've already got my clothes in there. Cabinets down there too. Come over here. This part, there is a bit of an issue. It seems to be somewhat dry now, but you go up top and again, it's a big shady silicone job up there, so I'm not really sure what's going on, but I'm eventually going to rip all this out. I want to rip the wallpaper off, take this kind of car headliner thing off here, new carpet. But that's not top of the priority list anyway. First it's going to be figuring it out. Also got a crack in the windshield up here I need to fix. Well, get the windshield replaced anyway. Yeah, that's about it. I'm going to try not to show the outside too much because I'm kind of a dickhead and I say a lot of stupid things and I don't need people to throw rocks at my sweet, sweet house, so I'm going to be as undercover as possible. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or any tips, definitely. I got a few nice top tips from the other video about how to prep and maintain the toilet here. The gray water tank and the black water tank. That was extremely appreciated and very helpful. As you can see, it's raining now. I'm just sitting in here to check for leaks and all that. But anyway, thanks for watching, and y'all take it easy.